Time's Echo is a book by Jeremy Eichler. It talks about how music can help us remember important events from the past, like World War II and the Holocaust. The book tells us about four famous music writers: Richard Strauss, Arnold Schoenberg, Dmitri Shostakovich, and Benjamin Britten. They wrote music that helped us think about and remember the sad and scary things that happened during the war. The book starts by talking about a German idea that says learning and culture can make people better. This idea was very important to Jewish people in Germany a long time ago. But then bad things started to happen, like people being treated unfairly because they were Jewish, and this idea fell apart. This is the background for the stories about the four music writers. Richard Strauss had a tough time because he was living in Germany when the Nazis were in charge. He wrote a piece of music called Metamorphosed that might be about the war, but it's hard to know for sure because he also had to deal with the Nazis to keep his family safe. Arnold Schoenberg was a Jewish man who had to leave Germany because of the Nazis. He wrote a piece called A Survivor from Warsaw that is very strong and shows how terrible the Holocaust was. It's his way of connecting back to being Jewish and remembering the people who suffered. Dmitri Shostakovich was from Russia, and he wrote a piece called the Babi Yar Symphony. It's about a very sad event where many Jewish people were killed. His music is like a story that tells us about the bad things that happened during the war. Benjamin Britten from England wrote a piece called War Requiem that says war is bad, and we should feel sad for the people who die in wars. He used poems and church words to make a strong point about peace. Jeremy Eichler, the writer of the book, says that these pieces of music are not just nice to listen to. They also help us think about history and feel for the people who lived through those times. He wants us to listen to music in a way that lets us feel and remember the past. The book tells us that music can be like a mirror that shows us what life was like during hard times. It can help us remember and think about history. Jeremy Eichler's book is about how music can keep memories alive and make us think about the past and the people who lived through it.